the devil all the time. Stupid, I know.
I loved it. You sounded like an old lady though. You're like, the devil. Oh,
I am. That is my southern drawl.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to see, my voice goes up. So maybe I need to ground it a little more, you know, a little bit more to the ground.
I just think it's funny. Do what you were doing before.
In this video, we'll be discussing the devil all the time. Does this movie want to make you say, holy moly? We're about to let you know. Let's get into it, sugar. Woo! What's up, guys? Welcome to Chicks Watching Flicks. I'm Holly.
I'm Mandy Lee Thompson. And I'm Katie Lee.
And today we are reviewing The Devil All the Time.
Ooh,
now playing on Netflix. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Set in rural southern Ohio and West Virginia, The Devil All the Time follows a cast of compelling and bizarre characters from the end of World War II to the 1960s. Sinister characters converge around a young man devoted to protecting those he loves in a post-war backwoods town teeming with corruption and brutality. This movie is 2 hours and 18 minutes long, rated R. Overall opinions? Let's get to it. Mand?
Whew. Those Brits sure can do a southern accent. They were great. Even Robert Pattinson. What is it? Him and Kristen Stewart got so good since Twilight.
I know, they've really come into their own.
God. I thought the movie was outstanding. Did you just fart?
No,
it's the chair. I swear. I think that's good though for an intro for me.
Great, short and sweet.
Yeah.
Cade, what are your thoughts?
I had a little bit of a harder time enjoying this movie, I think, as much as I feel like you girls did. It definitely made you think. I was entertained because I think of all of the actors that are in it, and the acting is phenomenal. But the storyline, it's very gross to me. And it made me really uncomfortable, it did its job then. But it's not a movie that I'd love to see again.
This movie, I hope, gets awards of some sort because this movie was phenomenal. I agree with Cade that the subject matter, tough, really tough. It's really hard to watch a lot of times. But the cast is, everybody's so compelling in it, and we didn't like turn our heads away. Like we were both, all three of us. Sorry, Mandy was here too. All three of us were really tired when we started this movie, and we were up until after midnight watching it with no chance of falling asleep. We were glued. The acting was amazing. The cinematography was amazing. Everything about the filmmaking process, fantastic.
Well said.
Well said. Should we do southern accents?
Southern. But they have to be southern accents without the R.
Without the R.
Georgia Peach.
Yes, Georgia Peach.
Georgia Peach.
I do declare.
I do declare.
Girls, let's get to our favorite segment. Let's talk about acting. Tom Holland, little Spidey boy. He's such a man in this movie. Arvin, that's right. Arvin. Wow, what a great role for him. And I know he took this role because it's the opposite of Spider-Man. And what a great decision that was, because it really showed his range.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man.
Yes, it was so enjoyable to see him play something else other than the charismatic Spider-Man.
Yeah, but it was still nice to still see him as the quote good guy. Robert Pattinson played, what's the character's name?
Reverend.
He's not top billed. Awkward. Reverend Preston Teagarden. Also, for him, wow.
Yeah.
What a stretch. I mean, that was not an easy character, not an easy accent for someone who's British. I feel like I'm just like taking over.
I know, you
I'm
got
sorry.
so much to say.
I'm like so into this movie. I'm sorry.
No, me too.
He did the perfect amount of what he needed to do to make this character completely, utterly disgusting. It was not too much, and it was so simple, but he really stole the show with his
Creepy McCreeperson, Reverend.
How did they make him look so pudgy? And because I don't think that's his real body, but there's this one scene. It's a NC-17 scene, and he has his shirt off, and ew!
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, you
Sorry.
did that right at her.
I'm gonna do the rest of it from back here.
No, the mic's not gonna pick you up. Sorry, you have to come back.
Holly's the devil all the time.
I just think that all of the acting, the little bits of characters throughout this movie that make the timeline had such an important small job that told this story really well.
And Katie's other man.
I wish he was
man.
I wish he was in it more.
Her man was in it.
Bill Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård. He was just amazing as well for his role. Such an important role because obviously full circle.
Oh, that's what we kept saying the whole movie.
I wanted to murder them because they kept saying full circle. He was so good in this. He was so like stoic. He was like a stern father.
He could stern me all he wants.
I'm not sure if it works like that. Oh, and my man was in this movie. Both of our men were in this movie.
Oh yeah,
Jason Clarke.
Sebastian Stan.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. This movie, even if this is not your style movie, which it's not mine, however, it's a must-see just for these actors alone and what they put into it. Like,
Wow.
I feel like Mandy hasn't said anything.
I'm waiting.
Are you?
What are you waiting for? Technical.
Man, what would you like to add?
To what?
Thank you.
I thought everyone was phenomenal. I have to go back to Robert Pattinson.
Wow. Crush much?
I get almost as mad at him being good as I do Kristen Stewart, just because I associate him with Kristen Stewart
Yeah.
because of Twilight. But he's gotten so good.
He has.
Takes a big woman to admit when they're wrong.
It takes a big woman.
I just want to shout out as well to the narrator because these girls know how much I hate narration in movies.
Tasteful.
And this was so well done and tasteful. This narration was perfect. You know the narrator that they cast was the writer of the book.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
So what his voice really made it because it was very like a soft voice and it felt like you were reading the book. Like you were watching the book just come to life. Not I'm narrating because you need to know every little thing instead of them just acting it. No, it was perfect. Well done.
Well said.
I just saw tip of the hat. It was just tip of the hat.
I want to know what the author's motivation was for writing all of this, like all the Christian stuff and all the I'm intrigued. And why was it called The Devil All the Time?
I thought she was gonna answer the question, not pose another question. Girls, what would you give this movie as a rating on a scale of 1 to 5? 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Mand?
4.75.
Cade?
4.2.
Damn near perfect. 4.8.
Ooh.
Well, fellow movie buffs, that's it for today. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave us a comment below. Did you watch The Devil All the Time? Weigh in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell. Join the Chicks Watchin' Flicks family, and you will be in the know when all of our upcoming videos come out. Alright guys, that's it for Chicks Watchin' Flicks. I'm Holly.
I'm Mandy Lee Thompson.
And I'm Katie Lee.
And we will...
Is that Australian? You whacked me in the face.
I know. And we will see you next time, sugar.
Ah, peaches and cream.
No. Peaches and cream.